Your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife.
So that's how we're gonna start the video. Okay, we're here gonna do the payback predictions.
Drunk.
He's probably drinking buddies with Sabisco.
Chris Jericho, little drunken Chris Jericho over here, having too much Labatt Blue or some Molson.
Goddamn Sabisco. Okay, 8 matches for the night, 1 segment.
We're starting from the
really
bottom.
Important. We'll start with the kickoff show and then we'll go from the back up.
Back up. Back it up. Back it up.
Okay.
Back it up. You seen that one? That's a good one.
The pre-show match: Kalisto versus Ryback again.
A replay from
WrestleMania.
This is the Payback pay-per-view, right?
Yes.
And keeping with that theme, I think Ryback will get payback by defeating Kalisto.
I think Kalisto.
That little Mexican mosquito.
I think Kalisto's gonna win because there's no real reason why, if they're trying to really, do whatever the hell they are with the United States title, they're just gonna keep it on Kalisto. If they're gonna build him as this like giant killer, next Rey Mysterio, they're gonna fucking keep the title on him.
I'll tell you what. We went to the SmackDown taping in Manchester on Tuesday, and Kalisto was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
In person.
But he's still short.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the problem. The good news is everybody in NXT is also short. So give it a couple months and...
Yeah. But not as short as
AJ
Kalisto.
Styles will bring the Styles Clash back because they'll be able to put it on somebody.
And did you see that Eric Young is now with WWE?
Yeah.
And
saw that. Bobby Roode's over there. That's why I said TNA by accident.
Yeah. It's going to happen. Pretty soon they're going to buy out TNA.
Or TNA will go under. They'll
Okay.
run out of money, dollars. I'm picking Ryback, by the way, because
I'm picking Kalisto.
I think Kalisto's run is kind of got to be over. I don't
It's
like
stale,
Ryback, but I'm just going with Payback.
Okay.
What better Payback instead of having a humiliating WrestleMania match in front of 10 people?
Yeah, because everybody was stuck.
Everybody was jammed in the fucking hallway.
Let us in.
Let us
Okay.
in. How the fuck you fucked that one up, Vince? How the hell do you have WrestleMania and you don't have anybody in the seats and then you start the show anyway? How stupid is that?
It's Vince's idea.
We gotta get this thing on the road. Let's go.
Damn it.
There's nobody. There's nobody in the seats, Vince. I don't give a shit. I paid money. I gotta run the show.
First match of the night, we're gonna start it off with Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho,
Larry Zbyszko,
which is Zbyszko.
Larry Jericho or Chris Zbyszko. Either way.
Okay, so who do you have, Ambrose or Zbyszko?
I am going with Dean Ambrose because he's a little bit more popular. I don't know. I think that the whole creating his own TV show and all that stuff is showing me that Vince is probably backing Ambrose for now.
Yeah.
Until Ambrose gets drunk or starts using drugs or gets caught doing both. Or one or the other.
Like Ric Flair.
Ric Flair. Like Randy Orton. Like Chris Jericho. I mean, wait a minute.
Yep, Zbyszko.
Like Larry, what's his? I almost called him Larry Harding. Jeff Harvey.
Jeff Wrestling a match. Wild intoxicated.
While you're hammered.
Like Mr. Anderson.
Not a good idea.
Like Mr. Anderson, but Anderson got caught.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot easier to help a wrestler by hiding the fact they have alcohol problems than if they can try to...
Especially if they take it into...
out of the ring.
Or if they turn it into a storyline like Jake the Snake Roberts.
I would like to see a drunken wrestling match.
Oh, God.
I actually saw one, was it Sandman, on the internet, if you can look it up.
I think so.
He fell asleep in the middle of the match. Somebody had him in a headlock on the ground, and he was out cold. He passed out from being too intoxicated.
Oh, my God.
And the wrestler was just like, what the hell? He's just laying
That's
there.
ECW for you.
Sleeping.
Was this during ECW?
No. This was after.
Indie
indie shows.
Oh, God.
He was wrestling like...
At least it's not New Jack. New Jack, please don't find us.
Find us. Find him.
No.
Find me.
No, he can come after all the other members of MGS.
I heard that New Jack gave Terry Reynolds, was it herpes or chlamydia or something like that? Or hepatitis. First off, why the hell is Terry Reynolds sleeping with New Jack? Who the fuck sleeps with New Jack?
New Jack kills people.
Who sleeps with New Jack?
I know.
And I know this is going on the internet, and New Jack kills people, so don't come looking for me. Not that I think you have the intellectual capabilities to pull it off, but
And we'll never
I'm actually rooting for New Jack because Terry Reynolds was kind of hot, even though she's got the clap or whatever the hell she has.
Yeah.
She's like a koala bear. She gives you syphilis. But, I mean, New Jack could have given her syphilis for all I know. But...
Or maybe it was a joint effort, 2 different diseases, and they created...
That is easily the hottest chick that New Jack has ever been with. I'm just saying.
Well, were they all prostitutes before?
So don't come try to kill me because I'm running a promo tape for you, New Jack, because I think you did a fantastic job getting it with Terry Reynolds. Too bad you got the clap. Or crabs or whatever the hell you got from her.
Oh, God. Okay.
And now back with the boys. Dean Ambrose wins. Are we in agreement on that one?
Yes, I'm agreeing also as well that because I think WWE is going to be back in Ambrose, and the way Jericho is Jericho. They're like, oh, we need someone to put over. Let's just give him Jericho.
I think Jericho he's more or less back now to just put over some of the new guys.
Exactly.
To try to get them to build.
Because look, Jericho's a big name. Let's do this.
When WCW was going in the toilet, they had to try to put over their new talent. So they had like Hulk Hogan versus Billy Kidman in a fucking hardcore
what the hell
tables match. Yeah, and then Hogan was like bleeding everywhere. Kidman like splashed him through a fucking table, and I'm thinking, is this what it's come down to?
Is it just like
is this what it's come down to?
It's like the Jeff Jarrett,
the icon situation. Hulk Hogan is being put through a table to sell to somebody.
And then after that, he rides wrecking balls.
I was surprised he actually sold to somebody.
Yeah.
That's something that Hogan never did.
Okay.
All right.
Intercontinental Championship match. The Miz with Maurice versus Cesaro. Who do you think is going to win?
Cesaro. I think that the Miz will win this one.
Yeah. I can see why Miz would win because, it's Miz, it's an Intercontinental title. But if they want to prestige the title and make it worth something, give it to Cesaro and let him run with it for like 10 months.
This will be a good test, though, to see where Cesaro is. Like, yeah, he's coming back from injury, and he's not in good graces with Vince. Yeah. So let's see now. Is he still in good graces with Vince? Do they give him the title?
Are they going to actually finally give him his push that everybody wanted after,
I think Vince wants to give him a good push right into a fucking oncoming traffic. That's what Vince wants to do.
Yeah.
He doesn't care what the fans want. Who cares if the fans want to see Cesaro?
Exactly. Yes, but I'm going with Cesaro as my final pick for that.
Although both these assholes Vince is given a good push on the ground with.
Yeah, especially Miz. He's the resident, fuck you, you're an idiot.
Well,
okay, anyway,
moving on. Champion 2 times.
No, Miz was champ.
Wasn't he WWE champion 2 times?
Only
one
once.
time? Headline WrestleMania.
Biggest accomplishment in the world.
Piece of shit.
And then immediately loses and gets buried to Cena.
Everybody gets buried to Cena.
Yes.
Including Vince's ass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, or that goes the other way.
Come on, Roman. Okay, number one.
Buries Cena's ass.
Oh, God. Okay.
Over and over and.
The NXT match for the night. Number one contenders match.
Cue cards.
Number one contenders match for the tag team championships.
What do you think Booty-O's actually is?
This match is sponsored by Booty-O's as well.
This is Vinnie Mac's favorite way to start the morning. A nice big old bowl of Booty-O's.
Oh, God. Just the only problem is that they need to change New Day and put Cena and Roman.
We might get nailed for copyright infringement on this one.
Maybe. I don't know. It all depends on how much of an asshole Vince McMahon is.
Well, this is asshole cereal.
Anyway,
get nice
NXT Tag Team Champion
with a couple of nuts.
The NXT match,
corn.
Number 1 out of 3 NXT matches of the night. Enzo and Big Cass.
Well, this isn't really an NXT match, is it? Or just the NXT roster guys?
Roster guys, but so technically it is an NXT match.
It is.
Number 1 contendership for the tag team titles, and the match is sponsored by Booty-O's because it's for New Day. Who do you think's gonna win?
I believe it's gonna be Enzo and Cass because I fucking like that tag team. I really do. I think they're entertaining. I like the way they wrestle. I like the complexity between the two. One's a big guy, one's a scrawny little guy. So I like the concept, and I like how they perform in the ring.
I'm going with Vaudevillains because the way WWE is, and the way they always are, is they love putting it where it's a face versus a heel. So it's going to be New Day, and plus New Day and New Day and the Enzo and Cass have sort of the same type of gimmicks to a point where they're over with the crowd. They have the whole fans on their side and the whole mic talking and all that shit. So I think they're too similar to face off one-on-one right now. Maybe if New Day or one of them were heels, it'd be a different story, and then they'd be.
Well, I don't think really the New Day is technically a face right now.
Yeah.
I think they more
Just
reached
over
that
with the crowd.
Steve Austin status
Yeah.
where they're still kind of those antagonistic bad guys, but they've gotten over with.
Yeah.
But
I can see
I
that,
think
but-
the Vaudevillains, they're good, and I think that they
Yeah.
get they're good in the ring as well. But I don't like. The
I just
way-
see that.
I think
Vince
that
is gonna
both
go with Vaudevillains.
those guys, the Vaudevillains, would be great individually
Yeah.
in the ring, wrestling as individuals, not in a tag team. I think you always have a tag team where one's going to be successful and one's going to kind of
Who's gonna be the Michaels?
fall
and
in the
who's gonna
back.
be the
Yeah,
Jay?
yeah. Who's
Or
going to be your Shawn Michaels? Who's going to be your Marty Jannetty?
or are you gonna be the Dudleys forever?
Enzo and Cass. Enzo in the future is going to carry
Yeah.
the WWE banner further than Big Cass will. But I think Vaudevillains have the capability. Both those guys really have the capability to
be on their
become
own.
singles competitors, and
Because the
They
thing
should
is,
be.
is I remember Vaudevillains. They came together
Vaudevillains. Fuck, I keep messing it
because
up.
they were
Vaudevillains.
having horrible times, as singles competitors. Put them together, and now they're a good tag team. And the funny thing is that Vaudevillains have been NXT Tag Team Champions, where Enzo and Cass have never been Tag Team Champions, but now they're in the running for a Tag Team title.
Yeah, but the Vaudevillains are soft.
I know.
Much like Kevin Owens.
Uh,
A
Okay.
soft, pudgy little marshmallow man.
so I'm going with Vaudevillains. You're going with Enzo and Cass.
Yes, because I fucking like that tag team. Just like
Now,
I
since
fucking
you brought up Kevin Owens, we're gonna go to Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens match.
Oh, we're skipping the ladies.
Well, we'll come back to that after this one.
All right. You know
Especially,
what? Just like Bret Hart, I have no interest.
exactly.
In
And also, we
being
want
a
less
part of
Ric
this.
Flair incidents.
God damn, you should kill. We were at that taping on Tuesday, and Ric Flair suggested that Bret Hart kill himself.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And they cut it out of the thing, but now
What
it's all
the
over the internet.
fuck?
Just look it up.
And you know what I don't understand? We'll get back to it later.
Yeah, we'll get back to it when it gets to that. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, an independent match, basically. These two have been feuding for god awful, who knows how long. When it was Kevin Steen versus El Generico back in like ROH or CZW, whatever the fuck their independent things were. But they were always feuding with each other, and then now
They
in
grew up
WWE.
together. They made strange bedfellows.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh,
how
yeah.
Vince was attracted to them as a
Yep.
components for
Yep.
this wrestling company.
I see Sami Zayn winning because I can see that they're going to go on with this program for more than just 1 month. I can see Sami Zayn gets a roll-up victory, 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens gets apeshit pissed, throws Zayn does the whole apron powerbomb thing, ends that, he goes back, complains. Then they have a match at Extreme Rules, and it's going to be a last man standing match or an I Quit match, something that doesn't involve pinfall, so that way that pinfall fluke victory won't happen again. That's how I see it playing out.
I think Sami Zayn will win. I think the reason why they put this match together was not only because it's a feud between the two of them,
Yeah.
but both of them have made their WWE debuts, and they're not really...
Doing
I mean,
anything.
Kevin Owens came in and had a really good
Debut.
versus John Cena, and Cena did a real good job presenting Kevin Owens as
But
this
then right after that, he got felt
power
and then got
beast kind of
screwed.
thing.
And then
Well,
he got
you know
screwed.
what though? But Kevin
So
Owens
that-
isn't
that's but that is
has
a classic.
lost steam.
But that is also a classic John Cena Barry.
That's not a John Cena Barry. He established that guy. He
know.
sold his moves. You got a guy coming up from NXT who, I mean, he's got a lot of hype coming in from the internet, but
Yeah.
Cena,
Both of these guys have hype from the
Cena
internet.
worked it and put him over.
Yeah,
I mean,
which
he
is
went
a first.
from last to first Kevin Owens, but then what happened after that? Nothing, because he can't wrestle that well in the ring
Yeah.
with other people. So what do?
You put him with someone.
What do you do to improve Kevin Owens' Marshmallow Man kind of
You put him with
wrestling
Sami
styles.
Zayn, who had
Why?
great
Because they
matches
wrestled.
in NXT.
Yeah,
They've
they
been
have
wrestling
history
so often.
together. So you put them on a pay-per-view. You put two of them together in the ring. You have a strong feud going. But this will also help. They also know each other very well. So Sami Zayn knows Kevin Owens and his style, and
So it's more or less the most unpredictable match on the
I
card.
think it's a match that not only highlights the feud, but it also will give both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens the opportunity to show the best of what they have because they've worked together so well. So on a pay-per-view scale, I still think Sami Zayn comes out on top because he's coming in with his push now. Owens got his push. What did he do with it? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Now Zayn is actually trying.
And I'll tell you what, we saw Kevin Owens live.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is the king of soft style. He's like Kenny G in the ring. He puts you to sleep with that smooth jazz. I've never seen a fat man get body slammed and not make a sound.
No, hold on.
He didn't make a fucking sound.
New Lance Storm, who's boring as hell and caused Stone Cold to go to sleep.
He wasn't boring. I've never seen anybody wrestle without making a goddamn sound. He gets Irish whipped into the fucking corner.
It's always a thud or something.
Yeah, you get one of these kind of things, but he was Irish whipped into the corners.
And
it was poof. And then he's stomping away on somebody. You don't hear anything. It's amazing to me how soft he is. And if that Asian guy's the king of the hard, strong style, then
what the fuck is going on?
Kevin Owens is the king of the soft style. So much so that we are now officially going to call him
Marshmallow Man.
The Marshmallow Man, Kevin Owens. You can check out the MSG website. Freddie will post a video with the Marshmallow Man in his first ever wrestling match.
Maybe, I don't know, because that might get us in trouble with Vince McMahon.
Screw that. Kevin Owens, I'll give you my address. You can come over here and
I'll no.
You big fluffy tub of fucking fluff.
Okay.
I'll smear you on a piece of bread and put some peanut butter on top.
Okay, with that said, we're moving on to the Women's Championship
but a
match.
fucking marshmallow. I should sandwich you between two pieces of graham crackers and a piece of chocolate and toast you over an open fire. You fucking marshmallow.
Okay. Charlotte
with
Ric Flair versus Natalya and with Bret Hart.
Oh, we're on to that subject already?
Yes.
It's amazing how quickly we jump from marshmallows
to kill yourself.
Go kill your... Is this a PG brand anymore?
No.
Or are they trying to make it mature? Because I think
the tagline for the pay-per-view is a new era begins. So maybe
what they need to do is get
PG
more control
TV
over
these
Ric
Flair.
These older veterans.
Like Ric Flair.
Shit.
Because he literally cuts promos drunk and tells people to kill themselves.
He got really offended. And you know what I don't understand? When I watched this match the other week on NXT TakeOver 2014, same fucking match.
Yep.
Natalya versus
and
Charlotte.
I have no desire to be
Ric Flair
there.
And Bret Hart in their corners.
I have no desire to be there.
They really pushed this Bret Hart, Ric Flair family feud that's been going on for centuries. And growing up as a kid wrestling, there was never a fucking Bret Hart, Ric Flair feud ever.
It was like what? Just the Hart family themselves had their own feud.
I think the biggest Flair family feud or whatever would have been like the Von Erichs and shit.
Flair feuded with the Von Erichs?
Yeah, on the Red Man
I thought it
tour.
was only the Freebirds.
Freebirds fought. Kerry Von Erich and Ric Flair would tear it up down south. Every week I sit on the floor, watch the Red Man tour, eating my mac and cheese, watching Ric Flair and Kerry Von Erich.
Okay, back to that from the last one.
Absolutely.
Where you were complaining about Zbyszko on that one.
Larry Zbyszko's a filthy cunt. Sorry, I did not say that.
Don't worry, we're not a PG channel.
Oh, we're not?
No.
We are mature, so we can say what we
want.
Well,
our audience is mostly 25 to 35 males.
Okay, so there you go. And if you're trying to... That's exactly the point, let's bring it back here, that I'm trying to get to. If you're trying to make your brand a PG brand, then you have to watch out for people saying stuff. You can't bring Jake the Snake Roberts in, who's going to put a snake in his crotch and try to jam it in someone's mouth.
Yeah.
You can't bring... You can't bring Ric Flair in and have him suggest that if someone gets cancer, they should kill themselves. That's not PG television.
Yeah.
But anyway, there is no Flair Hart feud.
I know.
I've never seen one. growing up. I've seen them have matches, but I've never.
Nah.
I seen a documentary where Bret Hart talked about how he was irritated with Ric Flair because Ric Flair just has spots. Like, he always does his stupid
Only certain
flop
things.
on the ground, flip over
Yeah.
the rope, toss him off the top.
Maybe
And
that's the type
that's
of
what
feud they're talking
irritated.
about.
Yeah. But
Anyway.
I think Bret Hart summed that family feud up on the internet this week by saying,
I have no desire to be there.
I have no desire to participate in this.
Okay.
So
who do you think's going to win, Charlotte or
that's
Natalia?
a huge... You know, they talk about this family feud, and Ric Flair
I have no
gets
desire.
steamed up and says,
Kill yourself!
"Don't kill yourself." And Bret Hart's like, I don't even really want to be
I
there.
don't even want to be there in the first place.
Fuck it.
Yeah, but they're paying for my chemo, so I
Why
have to go.
should I go?
Anyway.
I think, since they made this championship a women's championship again,
Yeah.
I think Natalia wins because she needs it before she retires, which should be coming anytime now.
I know, right?
Maybe at the end of this
I
match.
think it's going to be Charlotte because they're not going to take the belt off Charlotte. They're going to keep it with them, and so that way you can have more drunk Ric Flair moments. But the thing is it would be better off if Natalia won, so that way we didn't have to see Ric Flair act drunk and tell other legends to kill themselves.
Here's what they have to start doing. They need to start building Charlotte's.
But they're building Charlotte, trying to copy and paste Flair on her, and it's not working.
Right. No, but that's what I'm saying is Ric Flair has won and lost championships so many times
Yeah.
that this is the new thing. So Charlotte's going to lose.
Then
And then on Monday, she'll win it back.
Yeah.
And then on Tuesday, she'll lose it again. And then on Monday,
So that way
she'll
she
win
gets
it
16
again.
time women's
By the time
champion.
the next pay-per-view comes
It'll
around,
be 16.
she'll be the 16-time women's champion.
Okay, so
Woo!
I'm going with Charlotte. He's going with Natalia.
Yes, and then also just kind of got some bets going on here. Ric Flair may kill Bret Hart. I'm not entirely sure. He's kind of like the old Yeller bit. You know, take him out back.
Going back to Shawn Michaels.
Gonna shoot him.
Going back to Shawn Michaels.
Put him out the pasture.
Because
The
on
man's
the
got
Go
cancer
Home
of the
Raw
anus.
back in 2008, before WrestleMania 24, Shawn Michaels called Flair Old Yeller and said that it's time to take Flair behind the woodshed. So is Old Yeller going to kill
Old
the
Yeller.
one who's Old Yeller, or is it just going to be another old man bitch slap fight?
I'll tell you what's going to happen. Ric Flair's going to stand in one corner with his mouth open like, oh, I wish I had a fucking
yeah.
stiffy. and Bret's going to be on the other side going, why the fuck did I come to this shit? I've got chemo. I've got aggressive chemo I got to get to in the morning. I don't have time for
He's sitting in a wheelchair.
Look.
He turns into Stephen Hawking.
Turns into Stephen Hawking. Oh, Bret Hart is the best, though. Best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. I make jokes because I think I'm fucking funny.
Yeah.
But seriously, get better with your cancer. And I hope it goes away. Don't kill yourself.
Rick
should probably kill himself, though.
Oh, my God.
Ric Flair.
Woo!
Woo! You should kill yourself.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Nobody
killed themselves.
Next match.
Nobody.
Dolph Ziggler versus Baron
Nobody.
Corbin. The one that's basically the filler match and nobody gives a shit about.
Oh, I know who's going to win this match.
Who?
Consider this as a... What the fuck's going on over here? You didn't secret message? We're filming
No,
the show.
I know. Okay, anyway.
Anyway.
That was Ric Flair.
Ric Flair just said, thanks, buddy.
I'm gonna come kill you guys.
This is what Ric Flair said. He said, John, go kill yourself.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa!
Okay. Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Match nobody gives a shit about.
Dolph Ziggler's on a decline.
Yeah, he's gonna leave probably next month or so. I can see.
Baron Corbin is...
They're gonna try
incline.
They're gonna try and push Baron Corbin like they're doing with Ambrose. So I see Baron Corbin winning, plain simple.
Well, I'll give it a Baron Corbin
bread.
too. Baron Corbin wins. But
This match is a white bread match.
I don't like Baron Corbin.
I don't either.
You know what
He's
he needs?
ugly.
I'm gonna tell you what he needs. A goddamn mask.
And a shower.
Put a fucking mask on. Oh, I don't know what he smells like.
It looks like he smells like shit.
He could.
But no, it looks like he lives in a dumpster.
But I'll tell you what, man. If your hair is thinning, you shouldn't be growing it long.
Yeah.
That's
And the
all
problem
I'm
is
saying.
too is his fucking beard.
I said, oh fucking A, man. My hair on my head. I've got maybe 60%.
I think I look cool. I'm a biker.
I've got 60% hair coming out.
Yeah.
The rest 40% bald spot. Let me grow this hair out as long as I can. And then when I come out, I'm gonna wet it. Like, dude, seriously, take Ric Flair's advice.
Okay.
Yes, Baron Corbin wins, even though I don't like it. I don't like him.
Now
not that I'm a fan of Dolph Ziggler, but
now
I used to be.
Now the McMahon segment.
Man, we are flying through this.
Vince McMahon will announce the one who gets control of Monday Night Raw.
Yes, it'll either be his son. Look, now I'm receiving.
Oh, great! Yeah.
Now I'm receiving.
Sorry, technical difficulties, people.
All right.
Okay, technical difficulties.
It's either going to go to control of his son Shane McMahon or his son Stephanie McMahon. What did it say? Son.
Oh, don't worry. That's probably
hermaphrodite.
Okay. I'm going with Stephanie McMahon because Vince is going to be like, oh, Shane only was supposed to show up for this many weeks, so we're going to, after this, Shane, you can go back to fucking pissing off people in Japan, and we're going to have Stephanie in charge again.
Did you just say Shane McMahon was fucking and pissing on people in Japan?
No, I said to have him fucking go piss off people.
Piss on people in Japan.
Piss off.
They like it. Saki.
Oh, God.
No, that's Japan.
But I think Stephanie McMahon's going to be the one in control if they don't do a brand split, because Vince McMahon's probably thinking, oh, well, the authority angle is working good for like 2 years, so you know what? Let's do it again.
I love your Vince McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
Get it. I think, I don't know why I'm going to say Shane, because I think this is kind of, this obvious. Is like probably...
White bread.
The dumbest fucking thing.
Or I think if Shane or Stephanie doesn't take it, Vince is going to go, you know who's in control? Me! Damn it! Vince McMahon will come back, run Raw, and then fucking try and buy TNA or something. So, if Stephanie doesn't take it, Vince is.
This is the segment we like to call Receiving Text.
Yep.
I think if you do a brand split like you did in the past,
yeah, which
you have to run them independently. Like maybe make SmackDown a live broadcast, and then they have to be run independently. And a great explanation of this, or exhibit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. My English isn't that well, okay? Isn't that well?
I know.
My English is no good, okay?
Oh,
NXT and the WWE. They move talent up the roster ranks, but they're the same company, WWE, but they're run differently. Like there's one set of people who control the storylines, who write the stories, who puts the show together. Yeah, they run
instead of the same person doing both.
And Vince takes care of the big main roster, and you know it benefits.
And NXT runs though better than the main roster.
Well, it does, but.
Because
it's run separately.
But you got to remember too, there's no Roman and
yes, but so. Vince isn't controlling the outcome of what happens down there. That's
okay.
That's what they have to do. But I don't know exactly what the hell's going to happen in this thing. But I'm going to say more likely they're just going to keep this stupid storyline going because for some reason, whenever ratings are in the toilet, you put the McMahons on TV. It seems to get ratings. So I'm going to go with Shane just because I'm going to be opposite.
Yeah, I'm going to go Stephanie.
I say Shane, you say Stephanie. I'm choosing the older son, and you're taking the... Oh, wait a minute. Is Shane the youngest?
No, Shane's the oldest.
Shane's the oldest son.
And...
You take Caitlyn
Now,
Jenner.
The final match.
I'm choosing Caitlyn Jenner.
The World Heavyweight title match. AJ Styles versus everybody's favorite... Roman Reigns.
And the debut of the Bullet Club.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen tonight. But that's the thing is...
I think that's the main source material here.
That's how it is you got to play out. How is the Bullet Club going to debut? Is it going to? Are they going to be with Styles? Are they going to screw over Styles? What the hell is going to happen?
I got a great idea on how this.
But first, I think Reigns is going to win because.
Well, yes, Reigns wins this one. I think too.
Before we get into talking about the Bullet Club, before we end this, it's simple. Reigns is going to win. You know, it's going to be the same old shit that always happens. But I have a feeling. But our outcomes for how Reigns is going to win is probably different.
Well, I think what this match is going to be, it's got to be a match that pads Roman's championship run.
Yep.
But this match main focus is the the debut of the Bullet Club and how it's going to form. It has nothing to do with Roman Reigns. Has nothing to do with AJ Styles for the title. This is the Bullet Club because the storyline is going to come to fruition in this match, and that's the pinnacle or the point of this match. It's not Roman Reigns, and it's not whether AJ Styles is going to be the champ.
Yeah.
He's not going to win the belt, so don't get all your fucking.
I hope Styles wins, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I seriously doubt he's going to win. Because this is gonna.
But remember, he's got creative control over storyline.
I think this is gonna turn out to be. This is my prediction is how this match is gonna end. It's gonna end in a disqualification, obviously. Yeah. There's gonna be run-in with. I'm gonna guess, and I might be wrong on this, but I'm gonna guess that at some point. Gallows and Anderson are going to come in. Thank you for being my brain in that moment. I've had a brain fart. They're going to come in. Then the Usos are going to come in. And then it's going to be a huge freaking squash thing where they're just going to blow the whistle and call it. And then you're going to have AJ Styles with Anderson and what the hell's his name?
Gallows.
God damn it, Gallows.
Or Festus.
Festus for the rest of us. And then you're going to have the Usos and Reigns on one side. And then Finn Balor's going to show up. I'm telling you right now. And the Bullet Club's going to form. And they're going to turn on AJ Styles. This is the whole look at this hand while we deliver this hand crap. They want you to think AJ Styles is going to be the leader of the Bullet Club. But he's not. It's going to be Finn Balor. And then Finn Balor's going to start a feud with AJ Styles.
I think that to full it in to the Styles Balor feud is I'm going differently on this. Is Bullet Club, they're going to come out, Gallows and Anderson, to help Styles.
At least you know their names. I'm doing a wrestling show, and I don't know the wrestlers' names.
Gallows and Anderson are going to come in to try and help.
Over there is not helping me either.
To try and help.
Super gluing his finger to his Nerf dart. Sorry.
So to try and help, they're going to come in to help AJ Styles. They're going to purposely get Styles disqualified. So they're going to attack Reigns. Styles is disqualified. Styles gets pissed off, yelling at them that, stupid shit. I don't need you to disqualify. Blah, blah, blah. That's stupid shit.
Yep.
Then, after that, they're coming together. So they end up arguing. And then you find out on Raw, Styles said, that was all part of my plan. And at Extreme Rules, it's going to be me and you, Roman, one more time for the title in a no DQ match so that way Bullet Club can get involved.
Maybe they put that shit inside a fucking Hell in a Cell.
Keep
them out. Keep them out. That's what I say.
Or a cage match.
Or we can go Elimination Chamber.
Oh, that would be sick. Do Usos and Reigns on the other versus the Bullet Club.
Oh my God, I just had a brilliant
idea. But if we did it like Hell in a Cell, this is how you perfectly debut Balor. Hell in a Cell, Bullet Club can't get in. They end up somehow getting in. Lights go off. Reigns is gone. Styles is all laying towards the corner. Lights are off. Lights come back on. Reigns is nowhere. It's just Gallows, Anderson, and then Balor standing right in front, all dressed up in Demon Paint, and they just beat the shit out of Styles. Because we got to have a few weeks of Styles bonding with Anderson and Gallows, so that way, when they do the swerve, it makes the storyline better. That's why I think that they should just build it for a few weeks. And then
I like that idea, but the only problem is, and this is probably why the internet's blowing up too, is they pulled the trigger on this fucking taking the title off of Balor
too
that
soon.
Quick. Because when you drop a title in a house show like that,
it's usually off.
The decision was made that night that Balor needed to come to the main roster.
Yeah.
That's why he lost it to Samoan Joe that quickly. It wasn't even on TV.
Senor Joe!
So even if you push it out for another month, right,
yeah,
to the next pay-per-view, why the hell did you have to do that in a house show?
I know.
So,
yeah,
I don't know. I think this is going to go down tonight. I think Balor's definitely going to be the Bullet Club leader.
Yeah.
It's not going to be AJ Styles.
But the thing is
I think they want us to think AJ's going to be the leader of the Bullet Club.
Here's the thing is,
and it's not going to be the Bullet Club, it's going to be the Balor Club.
I think it's going to be called...
He's already got that shit fucking...
I know. I think it's either going to be Balor Club or Bulletproof.
It'll be Balor Club.
That's what people are thinking.
But I think it'll be the Balor
Club.
And then I will be excited because then AJ Styles will start a feud with somebody he can actually use the style clash.
I know, right?
Yippee.
Okay. So
that's
that is
our
our
show.
predictions for.
I also have one more prediction that Vince McMahon will enjoy a nice big fat bowl of Bootios at the end.
Oh God. Okay, so that was our prediction video for Payback 2016.
Before we stop the video, my brilliant idea. Imagine this: 6 drunk legends of professional wrestling.
Wait.
In a elimination chamber.
No.
Wouldn't that
Hold
be
on.
freaking awesome?
No. Instead of
One would be
instead of a
they'd
chamber,
be in his chamber urinating in there.
No,
the other one
instead,
puking
no,
off.
instead of a chamber match, it's a triple cage.
Triple cage.
WCW.
Oh, yeah, the fucking pyramid of power. All right, that's our show.
All right. See
watch
you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you after.
Peace out.